Okay, stream will be starting soon. Let's get everything set up. Be back in a few minutes. Okay, stream will be starting soon. Let's get everything set up. Okay, so we are going to be doing a few different demos from Steam Next Fest. Runs from June 9th to the 16th. And I'm just going to try demos of games that I would actually be interested in. If it's something I would try. Let's look at some of these. I usually check out the game first, see if it's something I would actually play. This looks like RPG survival type. Let's see. If war is the closest we get to hell on Earth, it's because Earth harbors the worst of demons, humankind, in an isolated country ravaged by infighting. Discover secrets of your past and deal with the repercussions of a mysterious calamity. It's an open world, single player action adventure. Looks pretty neat. Let's look at the little video real quick. Gameplay trailer. That's what I want to see.
I don't remember when it happened, but I remember how I felt. Father told us to hide when they came to our house. Then they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled.
It's supposed to be about the Russia-Ukraine war. I'm not saying it is, but it's just kind of funny. It all looks like takes place in Russia. Back to where we were.
Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick, but we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong.
I guess not.
Inside our heads.
Kind of creepy. It's supernatural based. Hell is Us. Looks pretty interesting. All right, I'm gonna have that download. All right. So while that's downloading, let's see what else we got. Alchemy of Earth. Or dreamscape of an alchemist uncovers bring back dead. Yeah, that doesn't really interest me. So we'll move on. Wildgate PvP. Nope. Abyss. Muster your firearm to blast the corrupted denizens of an ancient sunken civilization and wield godly powers. 1 to 4 player multiplayer. Looks like a multiplayer game. I'm not big on the multiplayer only games. Why is it so laggy like that? It's weird. Because I'm streaming. Skate house, small shops. I don't care about mostly simulators. Tower networking. Yeah. No. Or forgotten dimensions. Find forbidden objects. Yeah. I'm looking for very, very particular games. I'm not big on survival games. I'm not big on puzzle games. I'm not big on multiplayer only type games. The stupid job simulation games, most of those I don't care about. I wonder why the videos are doing that. Is it the Steam client? Let me see if it does that on the website. Looks like it was the Steam client. See it pausing like maybe because it's downloading. Baby steps. Play as Nate. Hold up. What the heck? Play as Nate, an unemployed fail son who has nothing going for him until one day he discovers a power he never knew he had, putting one foot in front of the other. Explore the first chapter in this demo where one slip isn't a setback, just snip. So it's by Devolver Digital, which they make pretty unique games. Stanley Parable, Goat Simulator, stuff like that. They make some really weird. This looks like it'd actually be kind of funny. So we'll go ahead and download that. It's already in my library, but I got to download it. All right. Fishing Alone, game where you play as an Autonomous service robot, endlessly fishing in a tranquil post-apocalyptic world, uncovering fragments of a lost human past. That actually sounds kind of neat, believe it or not. You're fishing and you pull up stuff out of the lake. Yes, that gives you lore on the history of the planet and all that. That actually looks kind of neat. For some reason, let me go back to using the website instead of the. Go back, see if I can find that one. Let's just go this way instead of. Is there a way to do it? All titles. Let's go under. We wanted to look at demos, right? Is there a way to do just by demos? I want to make sure I just find demos. I guess these are all demos. Okay. We'll start all titles. Here we go. Browse all titles. One hidden. Okay, so Eckerson Home, The Stolen Dream, isometric narrative-driven stealth game, and his ventures into the vibrancy of Eric's home, the mysterious disappearance of her brother Herman. It makes a chain of events. This looks like would be a really in-depth mystery stealth kind of game. Not a big fan of these either, these isometric stealthy games. If it's like a war type RTS or stealth thing, that's a little different, but not a big fan of these types because usually the way it's set up is you got to do things in a very particular order. I like the games where you can go in guns blazing if you need to. So, Cast and Chill, cozy, idle, and active fishing game where you explore serene lakes, rivers, and oceans, catch rare fish, upgrade your gear, and reel in legendary catches with your loyal pup by your side. Sounds kind of neat. Not a big fan of the pixel art, but if done right, it's too much. It's too. I mean, I'm gonna try it, but it's overly hard to see stuff. They don't, when we've got the technology to not have to have things that blocky. Get the aesthetic they're going for, but it's too much because they put all this detail into the images. But since it's so pixely, it's hard to make out anything. Now, with it moving, it might not be so bad. It's just with a still. Does look kind of relaxing, don't it? Be honest with you, though, I'd rather be out on the lake in a real boat. But I guess this is the next best thing. It says it's an idle fisher, which means, is it one of these kind where you just upgrade stuff and it automatically does stuff? Because I'm not a big fan of those.
Out here, things move a little slower. Morning fog hanging low. Geese flapping off like they own the place. Find your spot, that one you always come back to. Hit your rod just right. Tie on that lucky lure. And then, your way. Fishing's got its own rhythm, no rushing it. But when you feel that nibble, boy, you better hold your nerve. could be something you've never seen before. Or maybe it's old Big Mo back to give you another run for your money.
Oh, Big Mo, huh?
Haul her in, head back to the dock, and see what your catch is worth. Then swing by Rusty's Bait and Tackle. That's me, by the way. I got rods, lures, boats. Heck, I'll even sell you a thermos if your hands get chilly. Whatever you need to keep hauling in the big ones. When you're ready, head back out. Cast your line. Chill a while.
I'll give it a shot. And this was the other one we were going to try. A lot of fishing games. Blind Touch. Terminal Jack into a retro. Nope. Turn-based dungeon crawler where you create a party of heroes, go on epic quests. That actually looks kind of neat. How in depth is it? Create your own dungeons. Campaign with handmade quests, 20 hours. Really? It says includes level editor. Make standalone quests. Okay. This actually might be a good thing once it gets going and you got a lot of people making quests and stuff. All right, we'll try it. Cleared Hot. Now, this was one that I was looking at that I thought looked really cool. Nostalgic helicopter shooter with satisfying physics and light tactical elements. Shoot, dodge, move your squad around the battlefield and pick up almost anything with your rope and magnet. That looks kind of neat. Wait, is it just about delivering stuff? It doesn't look like it's just about. All right, so we're going to definitely try that one. Death on the Nile, Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile adventure detective game. Easy delivery company, relaxing driving game with strange secrets. Chill out, make deliveries, get to know the mysterious residents of the scenic mountain town, all while earning below minimum wage. I can't stand it when they do that. Too lazy or too poor to use voice acting. I don't know. Didn't I download this? Art Quest 4. Hell is Us demo. Yeah. All right. I'm going to grab a couple more before I get started. Holston, a psychological horror game set in an eerie, isolated 90s Polish town. And this is one of those, well, I don't know. Not really my cup of tea there. Herdling. Did we get Baby Steps? I know we looked at it, but I can't remember if I actually started to download it. Yes. Herdling. Guide a herd of mysterious creatures on a stirring and beautiful journey into the mountains and beyond. That's babysitting. I don't want to do that. Big Face. You wake up with an explosive headache and a pool of your own blood. Your exit, a terrible woman whose awful past has finally caught up to her. Oh, your name is Exit? You are Exit. A terrible woman. Oh, okay. It's a weird way to write things. This looks like shit. No offense, but no. Pioneer? Is that a pioneer? Pioneer. Vast grim world where survival hinges on exploration. MMO RPG. Puzzling places, 3D jigsaw sim. Arrange, connect, and relax each puzzle, satisfying 3D dioramas of beautiful locations from around the world. No quests, no timers, no pressure. That looks kind of interesting. .3D jigsaws, basically. Looks kind of neat. Give it a shot. Jump Ship. Mission-based co-op PvE. Okay. PvE is not too bad. I just don't like PvP only games.
Hi, I'm Philip Kolianos from Keepsake Games, and this is Jump Ship, a mission-based co-op PvE space adventure. In Jump Ship, teamwork is crucial. Mount turrets, tackle emergencies, and ensure your ship's integrity to complete missions and reap the rewards. While Jump Ship is best enjoyed with up to 4 players, solo players are welcome too. Each mission in Jump Ship demands strategic choices. Jump to riskier sectors with high risk, high reward, or take a safer route. Do you want components for your ship? Do you need repairs, or perhaps some extra credits? Alright, we just arrived. There seems to be a jammer preventing us from jumping further. Let's make our way there and disable it. Using our sensors, we can tell that ships are patrolling the area. With some good positioning and teamwork though, I'm sure we can make our way past them undetected. We made it. Time to enter the facility. On foot, it's essential to stay together and use.
That's a maybe. Dispatching superhero workplace comedy where choice. Rue Valley, narrative RPG about a man trapped in a time loop. Surrounded by a colorful cast, complex emotional stories, unexpected secrets. Too much dialogue. Sounds too like work. Too much work. Welcome to Rogue Point, 4-player cooperative shooter. Team up with friends. So no single player. Well, it says single player. Yeah, I know. I'm a single player snob. So this is a shooter. Basically a shooter. Those are a dime a dozen. Land Party Adventures, Strange Antiques, Ghost Town, VR game, Moonlighter 2. I never played Moonlighter 1. I don't like the art style. I don't like that cutesy art style. Found a city, build an idyllic 19th century Mediterranean town and help it flourish and prosper. City builder. I don't have a problem with city builders, but it's just one of those things where you got to spend a lot of time getting to learn all the mechanics and getting the economy going. Bus flipper. I have no interest in that. Set sail for Monument Valley 30 World Champion. You got Newer in their quest through a series of mind-bending illusion puzzles. No, probably solution. No, minigame. Tormented Souls 2. Caroline Walker returns in a sequel to the award-winning survival horror classic. Never played the first one. Explore decaying remains of the secluded Villa Hess using improvised weapons to confront terrifying creatures. It looks nice. Looks like Silent Hill. This is basically Silent Hill. That will do closer to Halloween. Thief Shelter. Uncover what happened at Highburn Mansion before it unravels your mind. Solve intricate puzzles. No. Hazing, a factory story, open-ended puzzle automation game from original Zentronix team set in 1980s Japan, designed, build, optimize production lines. This one might not be. This might be kind of cool. Ooh, this looks like kind of stuff to be right up my alley. So you build these machines to build parts. Not a big fan of that art style. I don't know what the hell that is, but we got a video. Don't have any video? What? Here's 1986. You're David Sugimoto, born and raised in South Bend, Indiana. Thanks to a family friend, you're headed to Japan for your very first job at Matsuzawa Manufacturing. I can't believe they don't have a video. They got a video here, but they don't have a video on their actual store page. That's weird.
Matsuzawa Manufacturing Factory Number 1.
We'll put that in the maybe pile. All right. We got out of order. Davy Jones. Ascend to the highest fathom of a pirate underworld with infamous Davy Jones on his action-packed, revenge-driven journey. Control the captain's headless body, stay on pace with an autonomous skull, and keep his legend alive. Ooh, sounds kind of neat. Graphics look kind of cool, too, to be honest with you. Why am I not seeing any videos? Why are the videos for these not showing up? There's videos here, but there's not videos on the store page. Do I have them blocked or something? Let's see if I've got videos blocked. Pop-ups and redirects. That's probably... This is Steam. I don't need to be blocking any ads. Sound, automatic... See, JavaScript, allow. Insecure content, that might be what's happening. Might be considered secure content, maybe? No, they're just not. That is so weird. Let me go check another game. I know it have videos. See, there's videos on these, so it's... That is weird that they're not showing the videos on their store page. But you can click here.
Betrayed, beheaded, banished to hell. And yet, I've had worse Mondays. It doesn't mean you can do whatever you please, Jones. I might be just a head, but I'm the brains of this operation. Seriously. Well, go on, do it. See if that solves your problems. Lazy sack of...
Too goofy. Too goofy. The Drifter, pulp adventure thriller, murder. Drifter awakens alive again, seconds before his death, haunted and hunted. That's adventure. Go way back. Single player open world emergent game within the survival genre. I'm not big on survival games, but I'll at least look at it. Eh. Morbid Metal. Hack and slash action roguelike where you shape shift unique characters, slaughter enemies with powerful. Ooh. Kind of neat. Yeah, we'll definitely grab that one. Insider trading. Vindictus. Verse action RPG Souls like. Alpha test. Looks kind of neat. I always like sword stuff. Reduce crash risk on certain GPUs. I'm gonna wait. I don't want to crash in my stream. No, I'm not a human. Warning, stay inside, lock your doors, close the blinds, only let humans in, eliminate all visitors, and anxiety horror about theropods, face dinosaurs, solve puzzles, and travel back to the time of ginormous lizards. Looks like it is adventure game. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Side scroller. Dead as Disco. Martial arts meets music video in Dead as Disco. And neon drenched beat 'em up where every punch, kick, and combo syncs to the music. I always suck at these. My drum beats to a different rhythm apparently than most people. I'm always untiming them. The Necromancer's Tale, a story-rich gothic RPG. Master the rituals of an ancient. That sounds like you're a devil worshiper. Master the rituals of an ancient spell book. Raise an undead army. Yeah, that definitely sounds. Oh, here's. Let's see. I bet we're going to find a pentagram somewhere. I bet if we look, we'll find a pentagram. Oh, found a pentagram already. Yeah, I'm not playing that crap. Get good. Command line puzzle games. Super local world. Build and automate intricate railroad effortlessly. Oh my God! What a weird art style. It's like Simpsons. Too cutesy. Scavland. Top-down pixel art survival game. What kind of pixel art are we talking about? Now, see, this kind of pixel art's not bad. You can actually kind of see stuff at least. The fishing one was really super pixely. Yeah, not my kind of game though. Black Raven, 0.5D action adventure rooted in Slavic folk. A lot of Slavic stuff I'm noticing. Time loop, Slavic stuff, and horror stuff. That's weird. Any bookshop. Florida Interstate 86. Ooh. Show me some actual gameplay. Looks kind of dumb, but I'll give it a shot. Gold River. Single multiplayer open world camping adventure. Mad Metal, customized vehicle fighter, survive an infinite world, earning rewards. So this is like Twisted Metal, isn't it? This is basically Twisted Metal. Fun little game. Oh, you can upgrade your stuff. That's kind of neat. We'll put that in the maybe pile. Metal Eden, Adrenaline Rush, Sci-Fi, FPS, Hyperunit, Aska.
These rings store thousands of citizen cores. Future inhabitants of Eden. You have to reach the top chamber and break the last remaining seal. Dropped straight into a hostile zone. This is exactly what hyper units were made for. Unleash your hyperpower. Rip their cores out. You know you want to.
Maybe pile. Rekindle your inner self and log away. Cozy, a lot of cozy crap too, I'm noticing. Sandbox game. Build, furnish, and decorate your dream cabin with nature's beauty. I bet it doesn't look good though. Eh. Market Garden lets you relive the golden era. World War II shooters bring classic old school FPS action back to its roots. Oh God, what's with these graphics? You know, you can make a game that goes back to roots without making it look like it went back to its roots. Holy crap. Formula Legends, from the golden age to the modern era, race through time and Formula Legends, master reimagined circuits, command legendary cars. Ooh. Ooh. Cars look a little too cutesy to build, but I guess they didn't want to have to pay the Formula One license, so they made the cars look a little. Is it all top down? No in-car view? Those are not real racetracks. All right, let me show you really quick why I don't like top-down racing games like this. Show you why. All right, you see how you can only see this far up ahead? You can't really, I mean, look at this. You can't really plan for what you're going to be doing because you can't see what lies ahead. I mean, look at this. All you know is one left turn. That's it. It's like right here, this guy misses this one because the turn comes up so quick. That's why I don't like top down. It looks kind of neat though. All right. All will fall. Physics-based survival city builder. Driving Life. Driving Life is hardcore driving survival game set in rural America. Earn money by driving manual cars, vans, and trucks, transport tourists, pay rent, buy fuel. Evel Knievel. Ride and jump your way to glory on a motorcycle and a prayer. Oh my God. That is loud art style. Woo! For you folks that aren't old as dirt like me, Evel Knievel was a motorcyclist who did all kinds of crazy stunts. Jumped the Grand Canyon. He broke every bone in his body multiple times. He was crazy, but he was wild too. One of the first toys I ever had was a Evel Knievel motorcycle thingy. Put the motorcycle in this little thing, and you wound it up, and then you pushed a button, and the motorcycle would shoot out. But those graphics hurt my eyes, man. Hotel Galactic. A lot of these games feel like jobs. You rebuild civilization. Yeah, see, a lot of these are jobs. Ship repair simulator. These are jobs. Lane split. Mastered highways. Weave through traffic. Customize your bike for the ultimate ride. Let's see if they get the sense of speed down right. You could remove there you go. That view sucks. I hope that's not, okay. Sense of speed looks all right. That's got to be kilometers per, yeah, that's kilometers per hour. That looks like it'd get boring really quick, though. Cops chase you or something, at least. Yeah, it looks like it'd get boring really fast. Because you can just go in between cars. Guess I can give it a shot. Brutal John 2. This looks dumb. Voyagers of Nira. Cooperative survival crafting game. Ugh. Lost Haven. Creative mind of Isaac Childers. I don't know who that is. The highly acclaimed board game. Never heard of it. Moves to the digital realm. Okay. You want to hear another complaint? Here's another complaint. If you're going to make a video game, don't make it a board game. If you're going to adapt a board game into a video game, why have hexes? I never understood that. Why do the hexes? You don't need them. The hexes are physical limitation of a cardboard physical object, so you don't need to design your world in that shape. I never understood that. Origami. I don't. That just looks ugly. Deficit. Corporate espionage. Freelancers steals reality. Shifting into spelling. I think I already read this, didn't I? It's not. Elevator music. Newly hired elevator operator. No. Lies and Rage, story-driven first-person exclusively for VR. Well, oh well. Bullet Hell, I'm not in the Bullet Hell. Brick-breaking, ball-fusing, base-building, survival roguelike. Boy, that's a mouthful. General Store Simulator. Again, it's a job. Board Game Society, turn-based RPG, soaking 80s VHS horror vibes, plays mystic crew of teen archetypes, the goth, the jock, and the nerd. Well, they got to make the person who plays a
in a world where board games come alive. Only you, together with the...
No. High-paced action set no race across the alien planet. Hoverboard, sweep city, keep streets clean and discuss. See, another job. These are all jobs. Generation Exile, you're aboard humanity's first and final generation ship, a last chance expedition now teetering on the rim of collapse. One step at a time, you must rebuild society. Lonely House, cozy. See, another cozy game about home decorating. Fight is an outcast hero and fierce battle. Retake magic from Sun King grasp. Soul Island Mystery, Sword and Shield. How to Train Your Cock. Escape from Duckov. Oh my God. Oh. You gotta be kidding me. All right. It's so stupid, I gotta try it. All right, a couple more and then we're going to get started. Hellclog, forge powerful builds and endless loot in this relentless combination of roguelite and ARPG. Blast through dungeons and unleash inhuman powers.
Meu Deus.
It looked good until I saw the graphics. Dead Pixel Melancholy, visual novel. Loot of Baal. Recruit men, send your hireling crew to conquer demons and gather treasure. I was going to say Baal was a demon. An idle desktop game. What? Jesus Christ. The Big Old Boss Incident. Mio, Memories in Orbit. Some of these are really, really just, oh, God. Ukulele, Mark on open. Weren't those the people that fired JonTron? Darkenstein 3D, retro shooter inspired by, oh, I bet you it's going to look retro too. They think retro means crappy graphics. Gold. The only reason why graphics were crappy back then is because it's all we had available. Gold Miner, classic arcade mining game. Big. Yeah. It's like a flash game. Morse code. That's all right. Alchemy of Earth. Explore the dreamscape of an alchemist. Uncover, bring back the dead. Coloring voxels. Wildgate. PvP multiplayer. Worldwide Rush. Let's experience passenger transportation management. Another job game. You've changed. Scary, spot the difference. Observe changes in environment. Catch enemies before they attack. Maybe I'm just... Behind enemy lines, Vietnam. All right, is this going to look like shit too because it's a retro type game? Well, at least this one doesn't look like a pixely mess. Speed Demon arcade highway racing game. Just like that motorcycle game I just looked at. Except you got a car instead. I like the graphic look of this one though. It's unique. Okay, that looks kind of interesting. Try that one. Vessels of Decay. 2 pixelate. Noble Legacy, that's a job. Mr. President, God, no. There's way too many. Politics and Division is sci-fi adventure game. The whole world became strange. Became strange. The place we live. Oh, these people do not speak English, do they? Only game they've ever made. Japanese. That Japanese. No, Tan Pan, that's Vietnamese? Korean? I don't know. Tan Pan doesn't sound like a Japanese name. Looks like that game inside. Yeah. It's not bad, but oh, let's play as a communist. Frederick Nietzsche. Was he communist? I'm trying to remember which one he was. I always forget. Was a German philosopher, classical philologist, turned to philosophy early in his academic career. Named after King Frederick Wilhelm of Prussia. So he was a philosopher, cultural critic, challenged traditional Western morality and religion in particular. Oh, he's a freaking atheist. Never mind. Traveled by 16th century France and delved into a mysterious depths of seemingly abandoned alchemist tower. Another alchemy game. A lot of alchemy stuff. That looks terrible. Crimson Capes. Engage in fluid 2D pixel art swordplay. Hunt down witches. Fight monsters. So, side scroller Witcher? I'm wondering if a lot of these people do pixel art because it hides a lot of bad graphics, maybe. If you can't do really good looking graphics, go with pixel art. I mean, folks, the reason why we had pixel art back in the day was because that's all we could do. It wasn't like, oh, we love pixel art. No, it's all stuff could do. It was out of necessity, not choice. I'm not saying all pixel art's bad. There's pixel art that's done right. Here's the thing. When people do pixel art, when they did it back in the day, it was on CRTs. And a CRT would blend the edges of pixel art. when people make pixel art today, they're using them on flat screen LCD, LED monitors, which don't blur the pixels. So when you have something that's pixely, it's going to stay looking pixely no matter what you've got it on. I will say the animation looks smooth. That's not too bad. This is basically the Lemmings, isn't it? Yeah, this is Lemmings. Same. Yeah, this is basically a redo of the Lemmings. Broken Relic, adventure game, military logistics, another job game. Or adventure, secret seeker, consume me. I don't want to even. Beyond the Map, survival APG, certain it's procedurally generated fantasy world. Build a base, gear up, and fight to survive. I'm trying not to be negative, Nancy, but can't help it. So much stuff just looks so shitty for 2025. This is the kind of graphics we get in a brand new game. Mars Attracts Park Management Center. Oh, and the time loop. Another time loop one. Your band of resistance fighters is humanity's last hope. Well, we're already screwed. This is the Walmart version of XCOM. The resistance. Be the resistance. Now, see, this pixel art doesn't look so bad because they at least look like they knew how to shade it and everything. See how it looks in motion. See, that actually looks pretty good. They did lighting and all that good stuff. That's not bad looking. Phantom Squad. Oh my god, what is with these shitty graphics?
Rated E for everyone.
backup. I am the backup.
Okay, something's going on here. Why are all these games so bad looking? It's supposed to be a VHS, so maybe that's not what the game looks like. He doesn't even point the gun when he fires. He sort of does. But the gun, okay, let's see where the crosshair is. See where the gun's firing, and then where the crosshair, the hit is. That's one we already looked at. Oh, good Lord, no. Luminous Liminal City. I never understood people who are scared of liminal spaces. Why that's a horror thing. I guess that's a millennial or Zoomer thing. Because everything looked like this back in the day. Well, not like this, but you know what I mean. Oh, God, it's a shopping cart. You got to put your shopping cart back. Oh, the horror. Empty streets. Oh, the horror. Empty parking garage. Oh, so scary. I think we peaked with graphics back in like 2016. We seem to be going backwards now. Stuff is either cutesy cartoony looking, pixel graphics, blurry, messy shit, or there's very rarely something that looks. I mean, look at this. None of these have like modern graphics. Look at this. Oh, Jesus, dear God. This, now that, I don't like this, but at least this looks realistic. Like the lighting and the shading on stuff. It looks like plastic toys, but it looks real. But I mean, this is just mind blowing to me. We've got all this graphic capability of power in our hands, and we're making shit that looks like it was made back in the Commodore 64 days. I really do not get it. Now, this is a nice art style because it's got, it's got cool lighting and shading. It's a style, at least. What is this? First-person narrative adventure set in unique, putting survival, build and craft, and economic. God dang, man! Everything's got to be 5,000 different things at once.
Warning! This game is not for scaredy cats, nervous Nellies, or yellow bellies. If you are sensitive to big scares, frightening situations, and more fearsome mythological creatures, please exit now. If you have a health condition where heightened heartbeat and exposure to blood-curdling fear is an issue, please exit now. If you have a cowardly disposition, please exit now. If you are fearless in the face of danger...
This is a game, folks.
Everyone around you is falling to pieces. Welcome to Don't Move.
This is a game. I give up. I give up. I don't get it. Why everything is so ugly right now. There you go. That looks nice. What is this? Massively multiplayer game. Thousands of players work together. See, there's the fault right there. Thousands of players work together. Do they not understand how people are online? They're not going to work together. Make it a single player game. I would love to play this on my own without having to depend on other people to do their part. See what I'm talking about right here? You got all these players, right? They're all lined up, and you got one guy who's like a leader. In the real world, half of these guys would be running off in opposite directions. A bunch of the people would be sitting there making fart noises. Five or six people would be trying to hump this guy's horse. Fecal freighter, sewage truck operator. You seen my patterns that I was talking about yet? Job, massively multiplayer, cutesy shit, just really stupid shit. Job, idle game, cutesy shit, Xenopurge. See, they're simulating a CRT, so they're purposely making it look bad. All right. You see, these are supposed to be amazing graphics, right? Okay. So let's go look at screenshots from a game that came out. When did this game come out? 2015. Those games we just saw. And this is a game that came out 10 freaking years ago. 10 years ago. Now explain to me what the hell happened. What has happened? Why is stuff so badly done now? That one's not too bad looking. I guess this one don't have a video. Yes, it does. There we go.
You can call me paranoid, but we need to.
Go look at Metro 2033. When did Metro 2033 come out? Are these all like really low quality asset flips that are on this Next Fest. Is that the problem? These like first time indie devs. Now see, that looks pretty realistic. But it's a freaking ship racing game. Race through colossal arenas, yeah. Then you got this shit. Now we're back to the cutesy stuff. Martial law. Round aces. Let me guess. You don't actually get to do any combat. It's going to be some kind of management simulation job. Let's see. Take command of a remote military airbase to build your airfort, manage iconic aircraft, and oversee your crew's well-being. How about letting me be an airplane pilot and fly the airplane and do the bombing runs and stuff? I don't want to manage an airbase. This has got to be a joke. These have got to be jokes. Look how shitty these graphics are. There's so much chromatic aberration. Look at this. See if you know what chromatic aberration is, you can see it really easy. There's grain, there's purposeful jaggy like CRT effects. It's nauseating.
What time is it? Slept too much. I need to check the crime rate.
The crime rate.
Damn it.
Whoever does the cinematography for this game is really good. Unfortunately, they're having to deal with these, I guess, superhero graphics. But like the camera work on this is really good. But the graphics really, ugh. I guess we just live in an ugly gaming period right now. The games purposely just don't look all that good. There's another job game. An oil well, a drill. You know what you could do, people? Instead of paying people for these games, where it simulates you doing stuff in the real world, you could just go out and actually do these things. And you get paid for it. All these games have shitty graphics, and it looks like it's on purpose. It's being done on purpose. More of that chromatic aberration everywhere. You see it? Once you see it, you can't unsee it. All these games have an ugliness to them. Another job. Let's see. Is this a job? Colony Sim in base building. I thought this was going to be a cool game where you play as order, but no. Be too much, wouldn't it? This don't look too bad. What's this? Cobra. This at least looks unique, cell shaded and all that. That actually doesn't look too bad. But then now here we are back with an ugly ass looking game. Cyberverse. Now this doesn't look bad. But since I'm not seeing any actual gameplay, let's see, this is a VR game. What is this? I take it back. Like crap. Back to the cutesy. Back to the ugly. Pixels. Cutesy pixels. Sagas of Lumen. Okay, this must be a thing right now. You guys do see what I'm saying, though, right? It's like somebody stuck everything through a filter to make it look lower res and blocky. Job. Air car. Train sim. It's a tower defense game. Survive and defend. Yeah. Rotor sim. All right. I need to find out what Next Fest is. Is this because there's too many of these that look so similar, like the graphic style and all that. So I'm thinking some kind of theme going on here. Next Fest. What is Next Fest? For upcoming games, try free demos. Doesn't say celebration of upcoming games. I mean, this one is one of the few that looks real. Doesn't have that on this one. Nope. I mean, it started when I saw this game. I was like, wait a minute, why is this so crappy looking? Then I've been noticing that all these games that I'm looking at have this low poly, janky look to them. If anybody knows, anybody watches this and they understand, like, okay, this looks pretty good, but given the year it's come out, this should be expected to look like this. But even this doesn't look like it's almost 20 freaking years ahead of Silent Hill, does it? I mean, just a couple years ago, we had games coming out like The Village. It was the same vein. Oh God, it's going to be a bunch of The Villages because people trying to make money off of what was it called? Silent Hill. It wasn't Silent Hill. All right, let's look at Silent Hill. Silent Hill Homecoming. This game came out in 2008. Okay. 2008. And this is what games are looking like now. Weird's going on. if anybody knows why they're making such ugly games right now, I'm not seeing any like RTSs. I'm not seeing any like RPGs like I mean, there's a couple like this, but I'm not seeing any RPGs like Oblivion type games, anything like Fallout, stuff like that. I'm seeing mostly either job games, multiplayer only games, survival, cozy artsy crap. And when they do have a game like that, the graphics just look so it's bad. All right, so let's go play a demo for a game that came out years ago on the PlayStation. It is actually looks like it's a pretty good game. Stellar Blade. When did Stellar Blade come out? The original. Let's find out. Stellar Blade. Hold on a second. Stellar Blade. Original state. 2022. Came out in 2024. Okay, so we have at least one game that's came out recently that actually looks really damn good. Look at these. Look at this. That looks good. Let's try Stellar Blade. Made for the PlayStation, by the way. PCs have 10 times the power, but they're whooping our butt on the PlayStation. Let's start over. I didn't know what I was doing.
Transmitting final briefing. As of now,
No way till you see these graphics. You understand why I'm upset.
their objective is the capture or dispatchment of the Elder Nate. Pods entering atmosphere.
Now look how detailed this is. Smooth as butter. No unnecessary filters and chromatic aberration everywhere. Look how crisp that is. Look at that. Why can't they make more games like this? This is crisp and smooth. You can tell what's going on.
All available drop pods will be ejected according to Protocol B-32.
Look at that. Look at them graphics. Games can look like this, but they're choosing not to. Are the Japanese the only ones making decent looking games anymore?
No!
07531. Pod landing complete. Removing physical shield. Opening hatch.
The hatch. Come on. Come on! Taki?
Eve, are you alright? This place is dangerous. Take my hand.
The mannerisms, movements are real looking. Facial expressions don't look wooden. Look at the detail on that clothing. See how the light shines on the outfit and all that?
You take the left. I'll take care of this side. I see you still have your combat senses. Great. Coordinates? The rendezvous point is at 2 o'clock. 400 meters in front of us. That was close. Come here. Careful with your jump. Watch out! It's an unlisted Nativo. I'll handle this one. Watch out! There's more! Great, let's go. Are you alright, Eve?
My body frame.
Take this. It's first aid.
Thank you.
There's more of them.
Ooh.
Let's get out of here before more of them show up.
You secured. Rendezvous point in sight.
This way! Watch out for Gardner's interception. close. This isn't looking good. Let's go.
Is that an Alpha Naytiba?
Let's join them.
My God.
No! The squad's life signs. We're the only two left.
Eve. Eve, pull yourself together.
Taki?
Listen to me. We haven't completed our mission. Now it's just up to us to see this mission through. Understand? Eve, are you ready?
Jesus. Jesus. Oh, the game is doing one of those things where I don't have no choice.
It wasn't an alpha, but it was a strong one. You fought well, even better than during training.
We were all together. But then...
The damage to your body frame is serious. We have to find the supply camp. Wait, Eve. I hear something. Eve! Eve, are you all right? Alpha Naytiba.
Here, friend. It's me you want.
No!
Eve! Get out of here.
Ducky!
Damn. Yeah, I'm starting to think only Japanese developers can make good games anymore. That's two really good games I played were both made by Japanese people.
Still,
This and Metal Gear Solid.
it's where the Alpha and AT buy is.
The quality is night and day difference. What Western devs are doing right now.
Now, get ready. I'll be supporting with the drone.
Those are some wild shoes.
So this must be Adol 7.
Yes. This was the final battlefield of civilization. It was also known as a truly colossal city.
Something is falling from the sky. A strange sensation. This must be Earth's rain.
We can admire the scenery later. We have a job to do here.
All right, I'm gonna grab me a drink. I'll be right back. Have nobody in my stream.
The terrain data's changing.
Yes, even got information about all the enemies. What? Oh, that's not the skin I meant to have. All right, let me check the stats because, all right, that one it does 2,000, 1,450. That one. $2,000 max shield 500 beta energy 1,000. The other one doesn't have a shield. Attack power is 450. 450. Crit rate is 5%. Crit rate is 5%. Critical damage 150. So everything is the same. The only difference is this one has beta energy is 1,000. That one has a shield. Okay. It has blocks and stuff you can destroy for points. Cool, 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 cool. The heck is that?
Falling debris. Be careful.
Something is coming.
It's a crustacean type enemy. They're common around here. All right, area is clear. the Legion that was killed in the final war.
Okay.
There's an encrypted code in the memory stick.
It's a security code, a type of entry permit. Try entering the code.
Roar. 0A.
It worked.
Buildings are collapsing.
It's because of the city's unstable terrain. You'll get used to it soon.
Only death remains in this city. Humans have lost all hope of locked themselves up and are waiting for death to take them. I think some areas of orbit are still functional. Let's use that to head out into space. Oh, they're like little... Sit down and take a rest. Just enjoy the... Oh, it renews your health and all that. That's cool.
What was that just now?
It's a machine that collects relics. It's rare, so make sure to hold on to it if you come across one.
A way to collect the fish? I guess not. I don't see any way of fighting underwater.
There's a Legion camp in a place like this. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
From here on, you have to stay alert, Eve.
The hell is that thing?
Oh, it's one of the Legion's old supply boxes.
Do you think there's anything useful?
Well, it's Legion, so compatibility shouldn't be an issue. Make sure to take everything. Eve, be careful. You see the rapids below. If you fall, it's over. There's another supply box over here.
Did someone forget to retrieve this?
I'm sure there are more supply boxes. It'll help us survive. So, look carefully.
Damn. Hey, I dodged that one.
Are other cities in a similar state?
By comparison, this city is looking pretty good. After the colony extinction, most places were nothing but dust.
Ow. Okay. Jesus.
car's hood. Oh, surprise. At least the fusion cell.
Fusion cell?
It's a high-energy compression battery. Thanks to that, Earth's night isn't dark yet.
Oh, it's the previous generation of the Infinity Cell.
Be sure to keep that. It's very valuable. Memory stick's fried.
Why can't I open that?
Damn. It's a trap.
Okay. Gotta learn how to play this. I gotta start all over? Seriously? Damn. What? I parried. Why didn't it? Bullshit! I did exactly like it said to do. Ah. Ah, dang, I hate the way it does the hitting thing when it hits you. Okay, what? Jesus.
We're in the clear. Where do we go now?
This way. There are traces of markers left behind by the Legion.
Ah, I hate the parrying thing. I never get it down right.
May your memories live on forever.
Hold on a minute. Hey, damn. Well, how am I supposed to get that code?
You have to cross here. You see the ladder behind me?
Where'd you go? Oh. No, I don't know where you went. Up. Ah, on the code.
The memory stick still has the security code registered. It also has record of a message log.
Scan complete.
I guess that wasn't the one. 99 Street Pharmacy. I don't know where that is. 209. It says 99. .7 Silent Street. Oh. Oh, come on. She should be able to get to that. Guess not. What damn? There's a ladder there. I see that, but is that where they intended for me to go?
I can't reach the ladder. The water level is too low.
Try using the plank. have to go through this building. Try putting the fusion cell you have here.
Ah, dang, man. That pairing shit's hard. Ah. Dang it. It didn't show up on the thing. Wait, do I take that back out? I'm slowly getting better at this.
Adam, what is this?
Don't you know this already? It's a map.
A map?
That's the Middle East.
How do you synchronize the location on the map?
That's Israel, Egypt.
Oh, looks like this used to be a library.
Are these boxes displayed on the wall storage devices?
Sort of. They can only store up to 1 megabyte of data.
What a waste of resources.
The crack is quite deep. It's going to be difficult to pass. We'll have to go across, past the parking tower.
God dang it. What? No, 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 no. That's not fair. Ah. How far back to say? Oh my God. Okay, that sucks. Okay, I think I'm done for the night. Hard game. Very hard game. Good game though. It's hard. Oh. So the full game, $60. The complete edition. So it's in-game currency. It's an outfit. Is it? Add-on expansion. Yeah, it's for a new outfit. Okay. Outfit. Yeah. I don't know. These are just outfits. Cosmetics. Flux pack. Basically just outfits. Yeah, I'm not paying extra money for an outfit. Jesus. So the main game is $60. It's a very hard game. I mean, not very hard. If I could get the freaking parrying down, it'd be all right. The heck is Wuthering Waves? Free to play. Games same thing. All RPG. It's free to play. What is a gotcha? Gotchas. It's a gotcha. That's a dish. Dish. Gotchas. Spend money to open boxes of pack, collect items, cards, carry up. In other words, a loot box. That's disappointing. Why would people want a game like that? I don't.
We have the answers we wanted already. I will not back down.
Mm. Okay. Same topic again, I guess, basically. All right, I'm on call tonight. Y'all have a good one. Catch you later.